Hi guys, and welcome to today's tutorial. So in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to stamp with gel polish and then applying some neon magpie pigments on the top to create this look. Just think it's a really fun way of using the products that you already have rather than using neon stamping polish if you haven't got any. So if you want to find out how I created these, then just stay tuned. So for this tutorial you're going to need a black gel polish and a white gel polish. So I've used OPI gel colour in Lincoln Park After Dark as my base colour. And then I'm going to be using Gelish Arctic Freeze as my white gel polish, and the reason behind this is a little bit more pigmented than the OPI gel colour white, so it's easier to stamp with. So just bear that in mind when you are stamping with the white gel polish, that you want one that is quite pigmented if you can. So then I'm going to be using the magpie pigments. These are two of the neon pigments. So we've got Zoe and Joy. So these are the neon orange and the neon pink pigments. Then to apply the pigments I'm going to be using the Magpie detailer brush and the Magpie duster brush. The duster brush, or sort of a big fluffy brush, is very important for this look because we're really going to be brushing off the pigment from the gel, so bear that in mind. Then you're also going to need some gel cleanser. I use NARS 99, which is 99% IPA, and then also some lint-free wipes. People ask what lint-free wipes I use. These are the OPI Expert Touch lint-free wipes, and to me they're just the best. Then for stamping plate today I'm going to be using the Petla plate in Toro. I'll leave links down below where you can buy this from. So we're going to be using this large image down the bottom, and a sort of tip for you when you're picking your image, make sure that it's a lot larger than your nail, because I found that then when you're actually stamping with the gel polish you're not trying to be precise. So if you've got a larger image you can just stamp it straight onto the nail and it just makes the image a lot clearer. So also bear that in mind, that you want a larger image to stamp with. Then for stamping today I'm going to be using my Marshmallow stamper, which is my sort of squishy stamper, and a Fabernails scraper. And the reason that I chose this scraper was so that I could use acetone on the stamper head so that I could actually really clean it from the gel polish. So if you've got a bit of an older stamper that perhaps you don't mind using acetone on, I would personally choose that one, just because obviously gel polish is sticky, it does leave a bit of a residue. Just cleaning it off with a lint roller I don't think really does the job. I did it with another one the other day when I was testing this out and it didn't really work, so that's why I went for this one that's an older one and I can use acetone on. So the first step was obviously to do my 2 coats of black gel polish. So obviously you can do whatever base colour that you want, but I thought the black really helped make the neon stand out. So then you need to get a lint-free wipe and your gel cleanser, and we're going to really soak the lint-free wipe with the cleanser, and we are really going to cleanse the nail. And I mean, like, if you think that it's cleansed, do it again, because we really want to make sure that there is nothing on that nail apart from the white gel polish that the pigment wants to stick to. So I actually went over the nail sort of 2 or 3 times and kept spraying with the gel cleanser as well, just to make sure that they were all really cleansed. So they go matte when they are cleansed, so you can kind of see. We want to make sure that all the free edges and the side walls are all cleansed as well. Just be really vigilant, because it's quite important that none of the pigment actually sticks to the black. Okay, so now we're going to get on to stamping with gel polish. Okay, so I've cleaned my plate with some acetone. So we're going to get our white gel polish. So, and we're going to really cover the image with the gel polish. So I'd say about that amount. It's sort of a thinnish layer just over the whole image, and then we're just going to leave that for 30 seconds just to kind of settle on the image a little bit. So then we're going to scrape once, and we're going to do it quite hard because we want to kind of make sure that there's no bits in the middle, just like that. So we want to make sure that there's nothing sort of in between the pattern. And again, we're just going to leave that for 30 seconds just to settle in the stamping plate. And obviously this is the good thing about using gel polish, is it doesn't dry in the air, so you can leave it until it's obviously cured. But obviously you'll see when I put it on the nail, the pigmentation isn't there, so I wouldn't suggest just using white gel polish to stamp with, but this is great for using with pigments or glitters if you wanted to do it like that. Okay, so then we're going to get our stamper, stamp straight down. You probably won't be able to see that. So, and then literally on the nail, I'm just going to go down in one swift movement. So, and as you can see, that is really nice and crisp, but it's because we've done it in swift movement. So you have to be quite confident with these. So I'm then, before I cure that in the lamp, going to get my Fabunails cleanup brush with some acetone, and I'm just going to clean around the edges, making sure there's no white gel polish, because obviously if you don't do this and you put it in the lamp, that gel polish is going to set onto your skin. So we want to make sure that there's no gel polish around the nail. So I'm going to put that in my lamp for 30 seconds. So now that is all cured and set, I'm just going to do the other three quickly. Now we're going to get the pigments and our detailer brush. Just pick up some of the powder, put it into the lid and break it up a little bit, and we're just gonna press this onto the nail. And get the orange, and again just apply that all over the nail, and we're gonna sort of mesh in the middle as well. So then we're going to get our duster brush, and we're really going to dust all over the nail. So I've even been doing sort of burnishing movements as well, just to make sure that there's no pigment on the black. And as you can see, none of the pigment is actually coming off of the white. So I mean, I'm not doing this like really harshly, it's just little circular motions over the nail like you would if you were burnishing glitter in, but you're just doing it with your duster brush. So now we're going to top coat these twice with our gel top coat, curing in between each layer. So I'll just show you how to do the first layer on my index. So you're going to get your top coat, and you want quite a lot of product on the brush, and we're going to do a nice floating action over the nail, barely touching the nail with any pressure. All you're doing is you're just floating that product over the nail. So then you'd cure that in your lamp. So then for your second layer of top coat, you're just going to do your normal layer of top coat as you normally would do, which is obviously your sort of draggy top coat. Just making sure that everything is nice and encased within the gel. So, and here is the finished results. So I mean, this is just a complete alternative to sort of stamping with like neon stamping polishes. Obviously if you're new to stamping, perhaps you haven't got any neon stamping polishes, but you've got the Magpie Pigments. This is just sort of an alternative to actually using the products that you already have, but I just think it looks really cool as well, because you get quite a different effect with doing it this way rather than using the neon stamping polishes. So I hope that you liked this tutorial, guys. Please like and subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.